Hello YouTube, this is Kaito JR here, and I'm here to do another Ajin Discussion video, this time discussing about what makes Kei Nagai so different. And what I mean by that is what makes it so different than the other main characters from other anime. For example, Black Clover, My Hero Academia, Bleach with Izuku Midoriya, Asta, Ichigo Kurosaki, and of course Naruto, Boruto, them as well. What makes them so different from those main characters from that anime? And of course the main character from Ajin Demi-Human is Kei Nagai. And yet, compared to those other shonen protagonists, he's very, well, I mean, Kei Nagai is a seinen protagonist, not shonen, but still I like to compare him with the other ones, with the other shonen guys. Yeah, so Kei Nagai, he is a little very cold-hearted compared to all the other ones. I mean, you wouldn't see him going towards a civilian who's in danger. It's like, please, somebody help me. Of course, if Izuku and Ichigo were nearby, of course, they would go and assist that person right away. Well, first of all, of course, Ichigo, to begin with, okay, during the beginning of the Bleach anime, Ichigo didn't really want to save anyone, but of course, when it goes on, he started to become more of a heroic character. Kei Nagai is kind of not like that. He's kind of the opposite. He's not heroic at all. He's kind of like his own person. He understands his limits, and I can respect that. I like it when a main character of an anime or manga respects their own limits and see what battle they can win, what battle they should enter, and battles they should just avoid at all costs because there's no way he can win. I mean, of course, when Kei tries to go up against Sato, he understands that there's no way he can go up, even fight the guy. I mean, the main reason he even went to go fight him was because of Ko Nakano. You see, Ko, he's more similar to these other shonen protagonists. Yeah, so these main characters of these other shonen anime out there, like Asta and Izuku. Yeah, Izuku Midoriya from My Hero Academia. Yeah, I mean him. Yeah, Ko is more similar to them because he's more of a heroic character. He's more the character that is caring for other people, the civilians. He actually wants to save them, but I think Kei kind of influenced him on how, yeah, look, you shouldn't just care about every single person around you because there's not much a human being or an Ajin, even Ajin, can't even do for other people. He has to mostly just care about himself, so yeah, that's why Kei just cares about himself because he understands that he can't really do much for other people even if he wants to, but I mean, even though Kei's an Ajin, he does have those limits that keeps him back for just being a normal human being, but still, he just wants to be a selfish person, just do what only helps him and not anyone else, because if it doesn't benefit him at all, then why would he go and bother saving that person? Yeah, that's another thing with Kei. I mean, Kei, he would never save someone unless they have something to offer him. I mean, if that person is just a worthless person, he doesn't even know them at all, yeah, he's not going to save them. Not for the life of him, really. I mean, I know he's immortal, he has tons of lives to spare, but still, he's not gonna waste even one of his lives to spare for another person if they don't have anything that he can use from them. I mean, if they're not useful for Kei at all, then why would he want to save that person? I mean, it just doesn't make any sense for Kei. Kei's a very logical and cold-hearted person. Other shonen protagonists out there are not as logical and cold-hearted as Kei is. Like I said, Ichigo does, but he kind of strays from that during the events for the anime. I mean, the more we go on through the Bleach anime, then Ichigo starts to change a little bit more. So it's kind of different for Ichigo. Kei, he kind of just stays the same. I mean, once a new person shows up, and yes, and it's useful for Kei to be used. Kei, once that person has no more use for Kei, he kind of just tries to, I guess, avoid that person as much as possible, or just, yeah, Kei is that kind of antisocial person. He doesn't like to be around other people. Most of the time, he just likes to be on his own, he just wants a really peaceful and quiet life. That's all he just wants. He doesn't want to fight, really. He just wants to be a doctor, kind of, yeah, that's his goal, to be a doctor, so he can cure diseases that don't have a cure for them yet. But right now, his goal is to defeat Sato. I mean, when you look at Black Clover, what's Asta's goal? His goal is to become the Wizard King. Same as Naruto's goal to become Hokage, and Kei's goal is to become a doctor. I mean, that's what it originally was, but like I said, once its Ajin stuff started to show up, Kei's life started to become really weird and just out of order, just chaos everywhere with Kei Nagai. I mean, this was fate for Kei for all this to happen to him, so yeah, Kei really shouldn't he has to roll with it because it doesn't matter what he does, he just has to roll with it. And that this is just his new life now. He has to just go up against Sato, even though that's not really what he wants to do, but he kind of has to do it because that's just the life he is in now. Because, yeah, another thing that's different for him, Kei did not choose to live this life at all. I mean, for example, again, Asta from Black Clover, he chose to become the Wizard King. He didn't just jump right into it. Like, nothing just came right into it and just hit him. Then he was forced into the situation where he had to become the Wizard King. So with Naruto, no, those shonen protagonists, they just decided to be what they want to be. Kei, he didn't decide it. Like, one day Kei was just walking home from school, just thinking. Yeah, he was thinking about something. He wasn't paying attention to his surroundings at all. And then a truck just came by, hit him, just killed him, reset. He reset, and then he was revealed to be an Ajin by the public around him. Then that's what happened there. He was forced into the situation. He could no longer live a normal human life. He just had to then defeat Sato because he thinks that's the only way to revert things back to normal. But nah, I don't think things will be back to normal even if Sato is down. I think Kei, I can just see in the future that Kei is definitely gonna keep on just running for his life. I know in the anime season 2 at the end that Kei does revert back to his normal life, but now in the manga, that's not what happened. Kei is still fighting against Sato. Sato is still out there. Even at the end of the anime, that plane blows up and Sato is still on the run. So of course, that's not gonna kill him. He's an Ajin. So killing Ajins aren't something that's possible really, unless something, I don't know. It's just first of all, killing Ajin is not possible. That's just what you all need to know. I mean, that's just what I have to say there, because Kei, he's just very different from these other shonen protagonists in a lot of ways. Really, he would never save another civilian unless they have something to offer Kei, but most of the time not really. So Kei would not just even if they do, Kei mostly wouldn't even bother, to be honest with you. I mean, one time he ran into this old lady called Miss Yamanaka in the anime and manga, if you all know her. Yeah, Kei almost didn't even help her, but he just started to think about it like, wait a minute, she can actually be useful for me. Maybe she could hide me somewhere in our house so I could free food from her. So yeah, I mean, maybe I'll just help her with her groceries. So yeah, Kei then went up to Miss Yamanaka, grabbed all her groceries, just picked it up, put it in her bag, so it just helped her to get back home, because Miss Yamanaka, she didn't even see Kei. She didn't even see Kei right in front of her because she was just riding her bike, and then Kei just came right out of nowhere, out of the woods, and just fell off, and yeah, that's what happened there. And of course, Kei helped her because of his own reasons, not because he just helped her out of kindness. No, he just wanted to. He was doing something. He was doing that for a reason. Not like how any other shonen protagonist would do. Just do it for the sake of just helping another person. Yeah, Kei would never do that. Kei just finds like just a waste opportunity and kind of a waste of just energy, just help someone out. Yeah, he would not do that. But okay, so why I like the fact that Kei Nagai is different from the other shonen protagonists. Like, why do I like that? Well, first of all, I'm kind of relieved that Kei is not the type of person who just deals with, BS all the time. I kind of like that about Kei. He's not like the person who would just go and attack a person or a villain, and he knows that he has no chance to even defeat that villain, because Kei's not an idiot. He does think about things really through, which a lot of shonen protagonists don't. They're really pig-headed and just go into the battle without thinking about any strategies or anything like that. Like, Ichigo is just Getsu Tensho and just fires that energy blade at his enemies with his Zanpakuto, or even Asta with his demon sword by the devil within himself. Yeah, he would just do those type of things and will not really think about the situation, because those type of characters are not brainy characters. They're just type of brawler characters who just go into the battle and fight and not just think of any strategy at all, like Kei will do. Kei will always think of tactics and strategy, and mostly his brain too. He's not a brawler type of character. He doesn't rely on his strength at all. Oh yeah, also One Punch Man. Like, for example, I don't know, Saitama or Metal Bat. Yeah, those type of characters would not think very much. It would just boom, one punch, or Metal Bat, brrr, his bat, one hit, there, monster done, off to the next one. Yeah, Kei's not like that. He would try to think very clearly, try to think of tactics. Of course, the laws of physics are different from here than from other shonen protagonists, but for other shonen anime with their protagonists and how they do things, yeah, laws of physics are different. I understand that, but I mean, Ko Nakano, despite that, he still wants to stay people similar to these other shonen protagonists. I mean, Ko Nakano is similar to them, but talk about Kei here. Kei is not very similar to them, and I like that. I like how Kei is just different from the other ones. Just he's really much colder, much more callous with his emotions. It doesn't show them at all. He doesn't care about how others feel, while other shonen protagonists do. Yeah, Kei, he's very different in that sense. He just doesn't care at all. He just wants to do his own thing. If it benefits him, then he'll do it, no matter what it has to do. Even if he has to, I guess. Okay, I don't know if Kei would massacre an entire race of people, but yeah, I mean, maybe if it benefits him in a huge way, maybe if it can make him a doctor or something, yeah, he would massacre an entire race of people. I mean, like what Kei would do, I don't know. I mean, Kei, yeah. Kei Nagai, he did save those researchers at the facility where Kei was being captured at the beginning of the manga. Remember where, I think it was chapters 10 maybe, when Sato was helping Kei escape from the facility. Yeah, Sato was trying to kill these unarmed researchers, but Kei, out of the goodness of his heart, apparently, well, not really. I mean, Kei, it was revealed after that Kei, the reason he saved those researchers was because I guess one of them was an Ajin sympathizer who could have helped Kei and would have been an ally to the Ajins and tried to help them be free. Yeah, Kei saw him to be useful, but however, if Kei didn't seem useful at all, he would just let Sato just kill them, and he wouldn't care at all. And yeah, Kei, he only saves people for a good reason, not just to help them just for the sake of helping them. That's not what Kei's all about. But yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure I covered what I need to cover here, everybody. So yes, I mean, yeah, so make sure you follow me on Twitter and Tumblr. It's all in the description below my video. Subscribe to me if you haven't yet, like my video, and comment down in the comment section below. But yeah, seriously, comment down if you have anything you want to add to the video, anything you just want to just reply to me on what I had to say. Just comment down, that's all you gotta do. But yeah, that's it for the video, everybody. Thanks for watching, and bye.